Jamie sits down in mission control.
All right, I've got my questions, I've got my phone. We'll see what we can do to mess with Adam's world.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
With Dave riding shotgun to mark Adam's moves, it's time to hold the phone.
Hello.
Hello, Adam. I've got my questions ready for you, and we're good to go.
3, 2, 1, here we go.
Okay, so if you could compete with the Olympics, what event would you want to be in?
If I could compete in the Olympics, I would, hold on a second. There we go. Hold on, sorry. I think I would do the luge because it requires, I think, the least amount of physical acuity.
Okay, that's great. Now, I need you to add the first two given numbers and then add the next number to the last number given.
Okay.
8 and 7.
8 and 7 equals 15.
Okay, 3.
10.
Excellent. Okay, for the next test, I'm going to read you a list of words and ask you to repeat them in reverse order.
Hold on a second.
Now, at this point, you might be wondering about the complexity of the questions we are asking each other while driving.
Flamethrower, fire hydrant, water.
Why aren't we just reading War and Peace over the phone?
Water, fire hydrant, flamethrower.
Well, each of our questions falls into a category that activates the cognitive portions of the brain.
General knowledge, which country has the longest coastline?
The longest coastline of any country, China?
All require the driver to use the part of their brain to listen at the same time as they're trying to use another part of their brain to drive.
Adam isn't being judged on how well he answers the questions.
Add 1 and 7.
Hold on. This is 10.
It's how well he's driving. That's the only metric.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
And the answer to that is not very well.
Hold on. Sorry.
The combination of one hand on the wheel and a brain that's multitasking into meltdown means that by the end of the test, Adam's flunked with flying colors.
Jamie, I'm done. That was awful.
Well, let's reset and see whether you're still a menace on the next one.
All right. Okay.
Well, I've completed my first test, and talking on the phone was absolutely awful. And then the car stopped working. So we are actually going to transfer all of the cameras and microphones from inside this car to one of our production vehicles, and I'm going to run the test a second time hands-free. I mean, we still consider my first test valid, just have to do the second one in a different car.
So while the team pushes on, what else is on the docket?
So driving in reverse. Paint me a picture.
Well, look, our hero, let's say, is driving down a one-way street. He thinks he's home free, but blocking his path is a villain in a car. He's got nowhere to go, so using the only avenue open to him, the hero throws the car into reverse and backs up, bobbing and weaving through traffic at high speed to eventually evade his chaser.
And you want to know if this is possible.
I totally do. We've been trained to drive in a lot of different ways over the years, but backwards isn't one of them, and it involves a lot of different skills, not only driving ability and spatial awareness, but also really proprioception.
Yeah, let's get to driving.
Okay. Beautiful day. Wide open, empty runway. The conditions are perfect. Oh, wait, we need a car.
You ordered a car?
Indeed, I did, sir. Perfect timing.
Now, the movies are packed with people who can drive well, but they would lead you to believe that you could drive forward or reverse however you choose.